Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be my update to Deck of Panning. Deck of Panning is a panning project that was created by Emily and Max involving a deck of cards. So if you want to see all my prompts, all of my products, all of my updates, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I would love it if you stuck around. But with all that, let's just get into this update. All right, so like I said, this project was created by Emily and Max. Now, if you've never heard of this project, there is a how-to video as well as an introduction video down in my description box. But I think if you clicked on this, you probably know how this project works by now. You do need a deck of cards. Your cards reveal which prompts you use, and then you pick products to match the prompts. It's pretty straightforward. You'll probably get it by watching this update today. Anyways, last month we had a full refresh, so I pulled 5 brand new products in, and this is my last update. This is everyone's last update until the finale next month. So I don't have a complete refresh this month, but I do have a good progress to talk about, and then we'll pull some cards to have one more month to work on before we wrap up this project. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to come back next year, which will be super exciting. I do plan on participating in it next year as well. This was my first year doing it, and I had so much fun. But let's get into the prompts that I had and then the products that I pulled and if I made my goals or not. The first one that I pulled ended up being for baby goal, and I decided to pull in my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beauty Light Wand in the original Spotlight. So for baby goal, I chose 5 uses, which I did hit. I am wearing this today as underpainting. It's one of my only cream highlights that I just can't seem to declutter out of my collection. I have this one and then a ColourPop Super Shock that I've hit pan on. I would eventually like to finish this up and almost pretty much eliminate the cream or liquid highlight category out of my collection. I just don't really love doing that, even though I underpainted with it today and it's fine. It's just not a step I love to do, and I'd rather just use a regular highlight. I feel like that's going to take me forever and a day. Even though this looks like it's been well loved and I've had it for a long time, there's quite a bit of product in here and you don't need a lot. This is very, very metallic on the skin. In fact, I will swatch it for you. So it packs a punch. And I usually, what I do, it has a twist on off kind of device. So I'll twist it up, put a little bit in this applicator here, tap it on, use it as underpainting. But once I turn it off, I can use it 3 times with what's remaining in this cap. So that's why I know this would just last me forever and a day. I would keep a ColourPop Super Shock highlight in my collection. I like that product a lot. I pretty much naturally hit pan on it, but this, I just need to continue to roll it in for baby goals and get this out of here. But this will be rolling out today, which makes me very, very happy. The next prompt I pulled was for Mocha Mousse. And I remember I had a lot of trouble finding something for that prompt, but I ended up going with my Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. This kind of, to me, it just screams Mocha Mousse vibes. So my goal was to use this No Pan Left Behind. I am wearing this on my eyes today. Everything that I'm wearing is always listed in the description box. But I've done 3 looks with this palette, and I only have these 2 shimmers here to complete it, No Pan Left Behind. I did decide today that I'm still going to roll in a prompt in this place, live on the wild side a little bit, because these 2 shimmers will easily be one more look. And since the finale's next month, I might as well roll in another prompt, try to get a little bit of love on another item when I know this will be an easy rollout for next month. So while I didn't meet my goal on this, I am going to roll in a product in its place. I will hit my goal. We'll talk about it next month, but I'm pretty confident that I can use those 2 shimmers in the next 30 days. The third prompt I had was matte, and I decided to pull in a little mini travel size primer. I've used quite a few mini primers in this project, which makes me very happy. I finished them. So this is the Pure No Filter Blurring Photography Primer. I doubt they make this anymore, but this is only 0.24 fluid ounces, 7 ml. My goal is to finish it, get this out of my collection, stop looking at it, and yes, I could throw it away, but I feel like I need to punish sounds bad, like it sounds very negative, but I need to face the consequences of my actions of hoarding products, I feel like, a little bit, and use the things that I have to remind myself not to do that again and put myself in the position of having just so many in one category that you can't get through them. And that's why sometimes I know it's easy to just be like, well, it's just a mini, toss it. But I don't know. I just have that mindset of, I think that's the best way to say it. It's like facing the consequences of my actions. Anyways, I've used this 11 times this past month. I have not finished it yet. I don't use that much when I use it. It is matte, but it's also like a little bit illuminating. It's just a weird primer. I don't love it. It's a little bit blurring. I would say mostly less matte, but it doesn't do enough blurring for me to be worth it. You're not really going to tell, but you can kind of see what it does to my face there. It blurs in like a very light illuminating way, so maybe matte wasn't the best way, but it did say on here that it was kind of a matte primer, so I'm a little bit confused. Anyways, it's not finished. I think I'll have it done by the next update. I really don't think there's that much left in here, but I don't overuse it. I use as much as I need, and that's about it. But I'm pretty confident like 5 more uses this will be rolling out. But that's going to stay. And then the second item that's also going to roll over into next month was for the prompt, Gemstone. And my product was the Fenty Beauty. This is the Diamond Bomb in How Many Carats. I don't think you can get any more gemstone than that. My goal for this was 10 uses because the prompt was the 10 of spades. And I've used it 6 times so far. I'm pretty happy with that amount. Actually, 10 is kind of a hefty goal, I feel like, for this product. It is pure glitter as a highlight. I am wearing it. So I underpainted with the Charlotte Tilbury, but I'm wearing the Diamond Bomb on top. And this is a pretty product. I like having it in my collection. It's just really not like an everyday. I kind of, for those 6 uses, was like, F it, like just put the highlight on and use it. But this would be more of like a special occasion highlight. Like if I picture myself going somewhere with like low lights, like a really fancy dinner, and like putting it on my collarbones in a really fancy evening gown. But have I ever done that in my entire life? No. So that probably won't happen. Or if it does, it'll be once. And I don't think I'll use this entire thing for that event. So use it here and there. I mean, it would also be a really pretty eyeshadow topper, of course, but I have enough eyeshadow toppers that I don't need to use it for an alternative use. Maybe in the summer, I could try to pull this in and try and get more uses on it, like just kind of glow on the chest. I don't know. Mix it in with some lotion. But for now, I'm happy just kind of having it and not using it as frequently as maybe some other highlighters in my collection. I'll kind of focus on those more, but it's a nice one to have. For now, it's going to roll over. I need 4 more uses on it, and I'll enjoy using it. It's not a bad highlight. It's just not one. Like, I wish I had a mini in this. That would be much better. Then the very last prompt that I had was for favorite category. Foundation is hands down my favorite category. I think I've reviewed something like first impression foundations, over 80 foundations on my channel. I will link the playlist up above. I don't know what it is. I just love testing and trying new foundations. So the one I decided to pull was the Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream. Now, fun fact, my first impression review on this foundation is actually my most viewed video on my channel, which surprises me. I don't think it's because of the quality. I remember posting that video and not being happy with the outcome of how that video turned out. I mean, I'll link it up above if you feel so inclined to watch it. It was definitely during the first year of my channel, so it wasn't that great. But even for being not great, I remember not loving how inarticulate I was with this foundation. So it just surprises me that it's the most viewed video on my channel. Anyways, this is a nice foundation. It's okay. It is a BB cream. It's going to be lighter. Wearing it today. I have the shade 23. I do think it leans a little bit gray. I don't love it on its own Right now in winter, it's fine, but this is going to be the only time I can really wear it. It is a nice BB cream. It has hype for a reason. I just think that with all the hype that it has, by now they should have extended their shade range. It makes me a little bit salty. I just think that it's in bad taste to not do that. K-beauty brands, a lot of them have started to extend their shade range. It's just not an excuse anymore to have the shade range that you have for a foundation that's so popular. But I digress. It's an okay one. I like it. Would I recommend it? Not really. Like, I don't think that it's so great that you should run out and buy it like a lot of people say. Is it inexpensive? Yes. Does it have a lot of product? Yes. It's almost 2 fluid ounces, but I don't know. Like, I would recommend just other skin creams on top of that. I really love the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. If you want something that's a little bit more lightweight, I really recommend the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I think that's very similar to this with a better shade range. Just, I don't know. I feel some type of way about this foundation, clearly. Anyways, my goal was to use it 2 times. I did that, wore it once before, second time today. It was a very small goal because the card was the 2 of hearts and I just went with the number 2, but it was an easy one to use, kind of just refresh my memory on this foundation. It had been a while since I used it, and yeah, my thoughts are kind of the same. So that's where we're at. I'm not going to declutter it. Like I said, I do like it enough. It looks nice on the skin. Just, I don't know, it kind of has just a bad taste in my mouth. Anyways, that means that I have 2 that I technically reached a goal on, this one and the Charlotte Tilbury, but I will be rolling in 3 prompts to make up for this palette that I'm very easily going to hit goal on. So that is what we're going to do now. I have my deck of cards here, and the big kind of wild card in this project is using the Joker. It stands for the prompt, "Are you joking?" which is supposed to be like a product that maybe is harder for you to pan. Maybe it's a harder goal. Maybe it's a product that you don't use very often, that you save for special occasions. It can mean a plethora of things, but I just want to show that I'm including both of my Jokers. You only have to play with one. I play with both because, again, I like to live on the wild side. And honestly, if I split up my deck and put this Joker somewhere, I will lose it. And I just don't want to do that. So both my Jokers are in here. And while I shuffle, I'm going to throw up the game board so you can see all the prompts that we're working with. Now, I don't typically look at the game board before pulling. I don't really think it makes any difference. The face cards do stay the same month after month, but the face cards change. So you could pull the same card and get a completely different prompt for it. It just helps kind of keep the game a little bit fresh. I do like that aspect of it. However, like last month I pulled favorite category. I pulled that foundation. And the month before that, I pulled favorite category. I think I worked on my Fenty Eavesdrops foundation. And I pulled 2 completely different number cards, like the 3 and then the 7 or something. But it was the same prompt. So sometimes it can bite you, but it's also fun to just change the prompts. They're not always the same. That doesn't happen to me too often. And I'm just going to shuffle. Let's see. Let's shuffle 2 more times. And then we will pull our cards. I've yet to get the Joker. Probably just jinxed myself with that. That's probably why I'm a little bit cocky putting 2 in there, but oh well. We'll just wait and see. All right. So the first one is going to be the 9 of Spades, which is, let's see, 9 of Spades is Oh the Shame. I definitely have some products there. Second card is the 7 of Clubs. That stands for affordable. And then the third and final is for 2 of Spades, and that is a lip product. I can work on some lip products. Okay, so let me go find my products for these prompts, and I'll be right back. All right, that wasn't too bad this time. I was able to pick my products pretty quickly. So let's just start in the order that the cards were pulled. First one being the 9 of Spades, which was for the prompt, Oh the Shame. That comes at the perfect time because I'm pretty sure that the video before this one that's gonna go up is all the palettes that I have in my drawer of shame. I'll link that video up above. I had like over 30 palettes that I haven't used yet. So I picked one of those, and I am going to go with the Bella Beaute Bar Unoriginal Nudes. Goal is going to be to use this no pan left behind, as it is with all of my palettes. And this is just a nude palette. I mean, it says it in the name, but I'm very excited to use this. I think it's nice to pull neutral palettes into this project because it just kind of gives me one to focus in on, one to reach for, because I have so many neutral palettes and I love them all that sometimes it's like, which neutral palette do I use today? So I have one chosen for me. I'm going to really enjoy using this. I love Bella Beaute Bar's formula. I do have an affiliate code with them. It's just Melissa. If you ever want to save money off, use my code, use someone else's code. I really do not care. Just make sure you use a code. And that'll be our first prompt. The second prompt was the 7 of clubs, and that was for the prompt affordable, I believe. Yes. And I decided to go for like a 2-for-1. So I went with a affordable brand as well as a Oh the Shame product. And that is the last blush that I have that is untried in my collection. It is the ColourPop Mulan blush. I don't know why I have this unopened. Do you know how old this is? It's sad. It's sad how old this is. But for some reason, I like haven't found the right time to use it, and that's why I think it just hasn't been used yet. But this is the Mulan blush. It's in the shade Matchmaker. It's just a really pretty nude blush. Like, there's nothing special about it, which is maybe why I haven't just had any urgency to use it. But I do want to use it, and I want to stop having products in my drawer of shame. So my goal is going to be to use this 7 times since we rolled in a 7. I think I'll be able to do that before the finale. That shouldn't be too hard. I'll just knock those uses out, and then I will officially have no blushes, powder blushes, in my drawer of shame. That will feel really, really good. Then the third and last product was for the 2 of Spades, which was for lip product. I did try to find one that was in my drawer of shame, but I actually have no lip products that are unused other than like a chapstick or a lip product, like a lip mask type of product, and I try to only go through those one at a time, so I didn't want to open up a fresh one of that. So instead, to kind of counteract that, especially because my goal is going to be to use it 2 times since we pulled the 2, I decided to go for a red lip. It's winter time, it's holiday time, and this is going to be the red lip I'm going to try and just get 2 easy small uses on. This is the Odin's Eye liquid lip in Red Apple. It's actually very pretty. I like this. I got it in a mystery box, and on the lips, it's not bad. Every time I wear it, I surprise myself on how much I like it, which is why it's past declutter after declutter. It's a nice red lip, and I just like to get 2 uses on it. We're in the perfect season for it. I have 1 month to do that. I think that's a very achievable goal. And since it was so low uses, I decided to try and challenge myself just a little bit with that prompt. I hope you agree. But that is going to be my update to Deck of Panning. Let me know what you think of my choices. Let me know if you're also participating in this project. There is a community playlist that Emily does so that everyone who does this project can kind of add their video to the playlist, and you can binge watch if you really like these. I will also have that community playlist listed down below. But after that, this is where I'm going to leave you all. I hope you're having a great one, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.